Hola everyone, Weirdo here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you don't know who I am, hi, my name is Weirdo, and I'm a non-binary makeup and nail artist. Now for today's video, I'm actually going to be starting on a new series on my channel titled Fixing My Nail Fails, where I watch all my old nail videos and react to them, and then kind of give like an update of how I would do it years later and try to fix it, because like my first few videos on my channel, like they're kind of bad and like cringy. Recently on August, I believe 5th, is my 2-year anniversary on YouTube, so that's really exciting. I just wanted to thank everybody who's ever supported me since then. I really do appreciate all the support, especially on Instagram, where I'm really growing, and hopefully I get to grow my YouTube channel as well. But I just wanted to thank everybody and anybody who supported my channel from these past 2 years. And since it's been my 2-year anniversary on YouTube, I actually wanted to look back on my channel and watch all my old videos and like react to them, since my first like maybe 20 or 30 videos on my channel are like nail videos. I actually want to watch them and react to them, and then like kind of give like an update of, because like my techniques have changed since then, so I want to give like an update and show you how I would do them nowadays compared to how I did them back in the day. Right now I have my channel pulled up right here on my laptop right now, and the first video on my channel is actually titled, it's kind of cringy because my first video ever, it was posted on August 5th, 2019. Seems like a long time ago because 2020 was so long.
That's what she said.
2019 feels like a decade ago, but anyway. Now the name of this series is going to be called Fixing My Nail Fails, but not all of them are going to be fails, because I do like some of them that I made, but there are a few that are like really bad that I could fix my techniques. But for this first one, for example, I don't really hate it. There are a few things I couldn't fix, but I don't really hate the nail art because it's actually cute nail art, and I would wear this nowadays, but just differently. But I'm gonna watch the video, react to it, and then I'll like show you guys what I did on my nails more recently, show you how my techniques have changed. Oh, if you're wondering why I don't have full glam on today, it's because I figured that since on my Instagram I show my boy side and my girl side, since I'm non-binary, I might as well show my like boy side on YouTube as well. And to be honest, today I was feeling lazy. I didn't feel like doing full glam makeup just to do this video. So I did like a little bit of makeup. I think I'll leave a comment or put what I use in the description down below to tell you what I use, but I was feeling kind of lazy today. I was like, I'm gonna do a little bit of makeup, not too much makeup, just because I don't want to look completely unfortunate. I like this look though. But yeah, that's why I didn't do full glam today. Oh god. I have to really turn up the volume on this, because here's a little fun fact. When I first made this video, I was actually staying with my sister at her house, and I think I filmed this video like later. Well, no, I first filmed the nail art, and then I filmed the voiceover later, like in the nighttime when they were all asleep, because I was nervous to do it in the daytime. So that's why my audio is so quiet, because I was like making sure that nobody heard what I was doing, and I was like, hello, and I was really awkward, but I can barely hear myself.
Hello people of the internet, today I'm going to be showing you how to do these really cute and really easy pink and gold bubble nails. Let's get started.
I can barely hear myself. Speak up! I think this is after I got my first iPhone, so I was filming on my iPhone, and then I learned how to use iMovie, and back in the day I didn't know you could flip the video, because like I would film vertically. I didn't know you could flip the video to horizontal on iMovie, so I just left it like that. It looks really bad.
The first thing we're going to be doing is painting the accent nail. I'm using...
This is going to be a common thread in most of my early videos, where I was obsessed with doing accent nails for some reason. Like with every nail I had like, how to do an accent nail, how to do an accent nail, how to do an accent nail. I don't know why, maybe because I was watching too much Simply Illogical, but with every nail I had to do a nail or accent nail, and nowadays I don't really do that. Yeah, like...
It's LA Colors Unicorn Sparkle Polish in the shade Candy Cloud, which is just a rose gold color with some gold shimmer inside.
I hate to keep interrupting, but this video is so bad compared to now. But like back in the day, I didn't have like a fancy like light to film my videos with. I just basically used my iPhone flash and filmed the video with that. But nowadays I actually bought an LED lamp so I could film. Like right now I have an LED lamp right in front of me. Also use that lamp to film myself whenever I do like show my nail art. But back in the day I just used my iPhone flash. You can see like the flash on the table. Also another thing back in the day, I used my sister's table, or I used my like parents' table before I had a desk. So I never had a backdrop until like a few videos later, but I never had a back dog for my nails.
Now this is a little
Okay, sorry once again. Well, I don't hate this polish, but like this polish is kind of sheer in the first coat. I might have to build up in opacity, but like it's not my favorite. Once I build it up, it's kind of pretty. Not my favorite, but it's kind of pretty.
You're like really pretty. Thank you. So you agree? What? You think you're really pretty? Oh, I don't know.
But so far, this polish, no.
A little sheer on the first coat, but once it dried, I added a second coat and it comes out really pretty. And make sure to always wrap the tip of your nail with the color you're using.
I mean, I still do this nowadays. Well, I haven't done a nail voiceover in a while, but when I first did nail voiceovers, I used the earphones that came with the iPhone, so you could like really hear me like going into the mic like, this comes out really pretty. But like, you don't have to speak into the mic that loud or that close. You can just like speak normally and it'll hear you. But I definitely do need to upgrade and get like a actual microphone, not just use my earphones. I haven't used this in a while since I haven't done like a nail voiceover video in like a year, but whatever.
The tip when I add the base coat, main color, and the top coat, so your mani will last for a good while. Now on the other four nails, we're going to paint them a regular rose gold color.
Another common thread in all these early videos is like I really explain everything that I'm doing, which can be a good thing because like not everybody knows how to paint their nails or do their makeup, but like I was like, wrap the tip and do this and do that. Like I get that it's helpful, but nowadays kind of like looking back and it's kind of annoying. Like, okay, we get it, like wrap the tips, you know, whatever, but it usually common sense, but like I don't know, I don't do that nowadays.
I'm using the LA Colors Color Last Polish in the shade Infinite.
Okay, I keep nitpicking every single thing I do, but like the zoom in on the nail polish, I didn't have a way to set up my phone so I could just be steady and show off the nail polish. I had to like hold my phone and then show off the nail polish like this so that you can see like my shaking. But nowadays, like I really improved on that. This is a really pretty color though. I love this color because look at the coverage in one coat. Look at that, just like wow.
Now once that is dry, I'm taking a dotting tool, the biggest one I have, and I'm adding dots randomly from the second half of my nail up to the tip. The polish I'm using is the Sally Hansen Insta Dry Matte Polish in the shade Gold Rush.
That's a pretty polish too. Sheer, but like once you build up, it's pretty too.
And I'm adding small dots in between the big ones, and be sure to give each dot enough space so they don't mix together. Now don't forget to always use a base coat and a top coat for every mani if you want it to last.
It should be obvious, but explain everything.
And it's pretty much as easy as that. If you want to see more nail art, be sure and subscribe to my channel so you'll always see when I upload a new nail art tutorial.
And back in the day, I never showed like, well, I showed the final product in the picture, but I never showed like in video like the final product. Like right now I'm wearing the Remix collection from Hollow Taco, their second anniversary collection. But back in the day, I didn't really like show a video of what the nails look like, just the picture like, yeah. But I don't do this nowadays. I don't show the polishes that I use because usually just link them in the description. But should I bring that back and show the polishes that I use? Like, well, I do show them off like the bottle so you can see, but like at the end I usually just show my nails. I don't show the polishes, I just show them while I'm doing my nails. But
be sure and add links in the description box below to where you can find all the supplies that I used for this video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!
Well, this is a short video though. Surprisingly not surprisingly short. I guess back in the day I was just like hurry up and get to it, but nowadays I probably like add a little more humor to it, but you know, it was so serious, like it can be like cute or whatever, but I don't know. But let me show you how I would do those nails nowadays. The first thing I did was that I added my base coat on camera, and for this nail art I used the Peely base from Hollow Taco, just because I wanted to save this nail art, since when I did those nails previously, I didn't have a peel off base coat, just had a regular base coat, so I had to use acetone to get it off, but I wanted to save this nail art just to show my improvement, so I used the Peely base from Hollow Taco. And then I applied the rose gold polish to all of my nails. I didn't leave an accent nail, just because I thought it would look nicer than have like a like a shimmery accent nail, and then a matte accent, not a matte, like a creme, 4 creme nails plus a little bit of shimmer. But I did all the nails with the rose gold polish, and I still have that one 2 years later, and it's still a pretty good polish. I really hope they still make it because I want to buy more, because just look at that coverage, just wow.
Stop. Oh
I can't. It's so pigmented.
And then after that is when I applied a second coat, because it wasn't fully opaque. Well, it was fully opaque in this first coat, but just to make sure it was like really opaque. And also because usually when you use a peel off base coat, you want to use like at least 2 coats so that it peels off nicely, because with one coat it doesn't like peel off like quite as nice unless you're using a glitter polish, but even those take a few coats. But I guess use a second coat to get it fully opaque, and then use a cleaner brush because I made a mess. And then I still use drawing tools nowadays, and I switched from small drawing tools to a little bigger one to medium sized ones to get real like dimension, like difference, I guess. But I did use that same gold shimmer polish to make some dots, but what I changed this time is instead of using the like pink shimmer polish as an accent nail, I actually used that polish to add some more dots in between the gold dots, and I think that looks way prettier because it's like a pink creme nail plus little hints of gold and little hints of shimmery pink in the nail. So I think this nail art is like really pretty. I still wear this nowadays, even 2 years later. I think for making my first nail art video, I thought it was really pretty. And I think what inspired that first nail art is I think my niece had like, I don't know, it was something like a picture, like a piece of paper or something, but it was like pink with gold, and I think that what inspired me to do that first nail art, but I don't remember what it was. But and then I also applied the top coat on camera, and the top coat I used I think was a super glossy top coat or a regular glossy top coat from Hollow Taco. Don't remember which one it was, but I also showed that on camera just to make sure that in case someone's watching without audio, they can see that I'm applying a top coat. And I think this is definitely improvement from 2 years ago, because look at our nail art I did 2 years ago, and then look at the same nail art I did 2 years later, which is definitely way prettier. And now moving on, the next nail art's fail that I want to fix. This is actually kind of a fail, unlike the first one. It's called Blood Drip Nail Art. I love how I went from like a cute like Instagram girl, like cute shush. I went from like a cute nail art to like a vampy, like spooky Halloween nail art. This was filmed August 10th, so it wasn't near Halloween. So anyway, let's watch this video.
Welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be
already an improvement. I'm talking a little bit louder, so maybe from this during the voiceover during the day, or maybe just got more confident, but I definitely like sound a little more louder than the first video.
Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be for those of you who like something a little more edgy. I'll be showing you how to get these easy blood drip nails. I saw Q Polish do something similar to this, but I wanted to put my own spin on it. I'll link her original video down below if you want to check that out.
At least I give credit where credit is due. And I'm sorry Q Polish, but like,
Beyonce, sweetie, I'm so sorry.
it wasn't a great recreation. I think hers look way cuter, but she definitely didn't use black and red. I think she used like cuter colors, like water drips. This is blood drip. Was it? Let's do blood. But
let's get started. Now off camera, I already applied my base coat. For the accent nail, I'm going to be using the Color Club Black Holographic.
Once again, accent nail. You don't need accent nails for everything, especially for this one, since I used 2 creme polishes on 4 of the nails and then like a holographic polish on the other nail, so this really made a lot of sense. That is a pretty color though. I think I still have that one. Yeah, I still have it 2 years later. The name rubbed off, I'll just look it up later, but I have that one, plus I have electrostatic from Hollow Taco, so 2 black holographic polishes.
Holographic polish in the color Black Magic.
Oh, Black Magic.
Now for the other nails, I'm going to be using the Sally Hansen Hard as Nails polish in the shade Black Heart. And as always, I'll be putting links to where you can find it.
Now, ignoring the application, this polish, I think if you have shorter nails, it's definitely like a one coater. Because my nails are longer and I think I was running out of that polish. It was starting being a little more sheer. But I think that polish is one coater, but I don't have that polish anymore. I think I threw it out. But I do have a different polish from the drugstore, I think from Dollar Tree, that I got that's actually one coater as well. I think it's LA Color. I think I might do a swatch comparison with that one compared to Holo Taco One Coat Black.
All the products I used in the description down below.
See? One coater. It's a little streaky though, like maybe it was the brush. No shade, Sally Hansen.
Now once the black polish has dried, I took a medium-sized dotting tool with a decent amount of red polish and
I'm still whispering.
in the middle of my nail and dragging the color all the way up almost to my cuticle. Now for this next part,
You can see that I placed my phone on top of a tissue box just so I can get the higher angle. But nowadays I like zoom in so you can't see what I'm filming on. But like this camera angle, like I forgot, like I'm telling you, I didn't know you could flip the video. You can't really see what I'm doing, but
this part you can use a dotting tool or the regular nail polish brush, whichever is easier. I'm just connecting the two red dots in the middle of them, and I'm filling the rest of the bottom of my nail with red polish. Now with the polish I used, which was the LA Colors Color Craze polish in the shade Invite Only, I had to wait for the polish to dry so I could...
Do I still have that polish? Well, I can't find it, but I don't know if I still have that, but I use a different color nowadays. With my creation later, you'll see.
I could add a second coat to be opaque enough to show up and cover up the black underneath. Now that step is optional, of course, depending on the polish that you're using. Now once everything is dry,
at least on this one I showed the top coat
to seal in your design.
That doesn't really look like... Don't know what kind of drips those are, but...
And with that, your mani is complete. If you'd like to see more nail art, be sure to subscribe to my channel so you'll always see whenever I upload a new nail art tutorial. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!
Okay, for some reason I didn't show all the polishes that I used at the end, so I don't know why that changed within the next video, but yeah, I don't love that one. Well, anyways, when I created this nail art for the base coat, I would have used Peely Base, but I was afraid that if I used, because nowadays instead of using dotting tools, I use nail vinyls. I was worried that if I used peel off base coats, that would have peeled off all of my nail art. So instead I used the long lasting base from Holo Taco, just so it wouldn't peel up the polish underneath. And then I did use One Coat Black from Holo Taco as the black polish, but I'm running out of that one pretty soon. And I don't know if I'm going to buy it again or not. Maybe until I run out of that drugstore black polish from Dollar Tree. But I do like Holo Taco's One Coat Black. But I will say that it might be it might be a better idea for Christine to switch out the skinny brush with a thick brush for the One Coat Black, just because it's a little tough to apply on like bigger nails. And then once I got the one coat coverage for One Coat Black, I actually added a top coat because I wanted to dry the nail polish, and I use I think Super Glossy Top Coat from Holo Taco, just because that one's a really good top coat that really dries fast and you don't have to wait hours. Because I wanted to use nail vinyls and I wanted to seal in the black polish underneath just so it wouldn't peel up when I use nail vinyls. And then for the nail vinyls, I use these blood drip nail vinyls that I got I think from Amazon or either eBay. I'm not sure. I'll try and find the link, but I used these last year around Halloween time, and the plan was last year during my first anniversary of my YouTube anniversary, I was going to film this video, but I was in school so I didn't really have time. But then that's why I recreated the same nail art, and then I used those ones and I applied it on my nails, and then I applied with the drips like facing upward towards my cuticle because I wanted the blood drips to, when I use the polish that I'm using, I wanted them to drip down.
Raindrops keep falling on my nails.
And the polish that I used for the red was actually Holo Taco's red licorice linear polish. And that's one thing that I did change. Instead of having an accent nail of a black linear holo, I had all of them be black crown, and then I used a holographic polish to be the blood drip. I thought that looked really nice last year, so I recreated it again this year. And I just love Holo Taco's linear formula. I think that's a really pretty color, the red licorice. And then once I applied the nail vinyl, or once I applied the polish, I immediately took off the nail vinyl once it was fully pigmented because I didn't want the polish to dry, so I immediately ripped it off. And then once it dried, I applied another top coat just to seal in the nail art. And you can obviously see that these actually look like blood drips before those other ones look like, these actually really look really bloody and scary and spooky and Halloween. But yeah, I prefer this nail art over the one from 2 years ago. But what do you think? 2019 blood drips? Or 2021 blood drips? Now the last video I want to react to, because I want to do at least 3 videos per reaction video, per nail file video. And the last one I'm going to be reacting to is titled Pink and Purple Holographic Striped Nails. It's kind of boring, but anyways, let's just keep watching. And already I can tell that, yeah. Well, this isn't necessarily a nail fail. There's just one certain nail that I would fix. And guess which one?
Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'll be showing you how to get these pink and purple holographic striped nails. Let's get started.
Talking louder and louder, I see.
For the base coat, I'm using the Revlon.
At last, I finally learned how to flip the video horizontally. At last.
Quick dry base coat and applying it to all of my nails.
I don't like that base coat, no offense, Revlon, but it's okay.
Next, I'm applying white polish to all of my nails. I'm using the Sally Hansen Insta Dry Polish in the shade White On Time.
Do they still have that one? Because that's full coverage in one coat. But compared to one that I usually use, it's by Kiss Gel Strong Polish in French White. And it used to be one coater, I think. I'm not sure when I first bought it, but now that's getting a little bit thicker. And even though I add nail thinner to it, like in one coat, it's like really streaky still. But I need to get that Sally Hansen white polish. And I still want to try Holo Taco's Not Milky White. I haven't bought that one yet to try it out, but hopefully that one's as good as this one.
First impression,
Now, once all of my nails were dry, I added a top coat to all of them. I used the Revlon Quick Dry Top Coat.
And back then I didn't have the peel off base coat, so I was forced to use a regular base coat. I mean, it's a good thing because if I had a peel base coat, I probably would have fucked it up, considering that I wasn't really an expert on top coats and base coats and nail varnishes and stuff. For the accent nail, once the top coat was dry, I painted. You're gonna get frustrated a lot in these nail file videos because you do not need an accent nail for everything.
Of my nail with a clear nail polish and added pink and blue beads onto the clear polish.
I don't know why I thought these look cute with other nails because these are pink and blue, not pink and purple. And even then, these look kind of weird next to linear hollow nails, and these aren't really even hollow. And plus, I applied them really weird, like in a stripe. Like, oh, it's a stripe like the one I did. No.
Make sure you strictly use a clear polish and not a top coat, so you have more time to add the beads before the polish dries.
That's true though.
I place the beads in a curved pattern alternating between a small bead and a big bead, but you can apply them in whatever pattern you'd like.
Don't apply beads like that, like...
Next, I took 4 pieces of striping tape and applied them in a parallel curved pattern. And once those were securely on my nail, I also applied some nail protector stickers because I'm doing a gradient, and the stickers protect my
You can see me struggling applying the nail stickers. I mean, to be honest, those are a little tricky to work with. I probably prefer to use protective peel or liquid latex for my nails, but if you have a latex allergy, I definitely recommend those latex-free nail protector things.
Again from the mess. For the gradient,
Another thing about these older videos is that I use the generic iMovie music, so you can really hear it. And later on, I still use copyright-free music, but I use like ones from like YouTube or like ones from other audio libraries instead of just iMovie.
Making 2 Color Club holographic polishes. They are the shades It's a Mystery and Trick of the Trade. Now guys,
those are really pretty. I still have those 2 years later, and I think they still sell them because I got these. I was surprised to see these at my local Walmart because usually they don't sell holographic polishes in like drugstores. But I was shocked to see them, and Walmart was like, I want to get every color because I have all of the ones from that specific line of Color Club. These are really pretty polishes, and I have dupes for those. And I guess because I have the Holo Taco ones, but I guess the Color Club polishes would be dupes of those Holo Taco ones because the ones from Color Club are a little cheaper than the Holo Taco ones, but they're all pretty though.
A disposable makeup sponge, and depending how big your nail is, apply the polish vertically on the sponge. Make sure it is even so you can see the purple and the pink evenly on your nail.
Good tip!
We should be closer than friends. If you OPN, engaging you's on my agenda. Request my chariot to get ya. The door's OPN. Take that hot road and
Playing in the middle, good job!
Now dab the polish onto your nail and try not to move the sponge too far up or too far down so you can get an even gradient.
Yep.
I added 2 coats of the gradient on my nail, and I suggest working quick but not too quick so you won't ruin the gradient, but don't wait for the polish to dry, otherwise it will be difficult to take off the striping tape and the nail protector.
I think another thing that maybe why the first video was so quiet because I didn't know how to turn up the audio, like when I did my voiceover, but nowadays I know how to turn up the audio.
Once you're done with your gradient, quickly take the nail protector off first and take the striping tape off in the order you applied them.
So it doesn't do that and just peels off whatever.
Now once the polish is
I recently how to use tweezers to take off the nail vinyls or the nail stripes, things, whatever.
once the polish is dry, apply a final top coat to seal in your design. And with that, we're done! If you like today's video, be sure and subscribe to my channel so you'll always see when they
Finally, show the final products at the end, so just a picture at the beginning where no one's gonna see it or forget about it. But again, I use the flash instead of an actual lamp, but I upgrade it.
upload a new nail art tutorial. And as always, I'll be leaving links to all the products I use today in the description down below. I'll see you in the next one.
I was waiting for the viewers, but I haven't done my intro yet like that. I don't actually hate that nail art. I actually really liked it, and I still did it nowadays. Not too differently, but I did remove the accent nail because that nail was like, yeah. When I recreated this nail art recently, I took a little bit of a risk and I used a peel-off base coat.
Ooh, she's different.
Okay.
From Holo Taco, just because I wanted to save the nail art. But I found that if you use a peel-off base coat and you apply a really good top coat, a quick dry top coat, and you wait like at least between half an hour and an hour, it sets the polish enough so that if you use nail vinyls or striping tape, you can peel it off without peeling off the whole thing. But if you don't want to take that risk, just use a very regular base coat. I just wanted to save the nail art that I did. So I applied the peel-off base coat, and then I actually did use this white Kiss French white polish, because you can see it's like really like streaky and milky. I don't really like it. I think I had to apply maybe three or four coats of it to get it fully opaque. And then once it was fully opaque, I did add a quick dry top coat onto it. I think I used a Revlon top coat this time. Maybe like the one in the video. I didn't pay attention to which one I used, but I think I ran out of Hollow Taco top coat, and I did wait like between half an hour to an hour to continue the nail art. But once I did, I first used the nail protective stickers on my nails just to make sure the gradient wouldn't get on my skin, and then I cut up pieces of striping tape and then I applied that onto a nail polish bottle. Actually, I applied it on top of a Color Club bottle, and I applied the striping tape onto that and cut strips of it. I do want to think, I will say that in that old nail art, it was kind of like, I didn't love that each nail was inconsistent, didn't have the same pattern. So nowadays, when I recreated this nail art now, I applied the striping tape vertically on each nail, because I heard that there was a hack that if you want your nails to appear longer, paint stripes vertically on your nail so that they would appear longer, kind of like how they say, if you wear vertical stripes, you appear taller, or if you wear horizontal stripes, you look fatter. So I applied this tape vertically on my nails to make them look longer. And I applied, I think, 3 to 4 striping tape per nail, depending on how big the nail was. And I actually use the same polishes nowadays from Color Club, because I was going to switch it up and use the Hollow Taco ones. I think the ones that look similar to the Color Club ones are called Pink Fizz and Lavender Syrup. But I was like, since I have the polishes from before, I might as well use them up. I would just use the same ones, so that's what I did. I used the same ones on a makeup sponge. And I will give you a little bit of a tip. When you want to do a gradient, first apply the polishes that you want to use on the sponge, and then the sponge soaks up those colors, and then apply a second coat on the sponge, because then you actually have the color on the sponge instead of soaked in the sponge. Here's another tip: when you do a gradient, you want to see in all the little individual holes of the sponge, and if you see like a full shininess on the sponge, it means that that's too thick. So you want to dab the sponge onto like a piece of paper or something to like remove the excess polish, and then go in with onto your fingers, because if you apply too thick, it'll get all mucky and gross. So that's what I recommend doing. And then once I did that, I removed the striping tape from my nails, and then I removed the nail protective stickers. And first I applied a second coat. I waited in between coats, just like a little bit of time, not too much time, because I don't want the nail polish to dry. And then I removed the striping tape and then the nail protective sticker. And just look how pretty that looks. I like how all of them have the same pattern. They're not all different. And then I applied a top coat to all of them, and then just look how pretty that looks. Nice and even, and they all look symmetrical. So tell me what you think. Do you prefer 2019 striped nails or 2021 striped nails? Let me know. And if you want to see more videos like this, comment down below which nail art do you think I should recreate nowadays. Which ones do you like and which ones do you not like, so I can recreate those nowadays. But I think that'll be it for today. If you like this video, you can subscribe to my channel, watch another video, and turn on the notification bell to get notified when I upload a new video. You can also follow me on Instagram and Snapchat at JesusCH with an extra U, and on Twitter and TikTok at JesusCH_, also with an extra U. I'll see you all in the next video. Adios!